Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Amy. If you're new to my channel, I talk about health and spirituality. And today I'm going to share my 5 top tips on how you can stay in a high vibe state. And I've said in another video, the number one thing you can do to change your life the most is to raise your vibration, right? Because this changes everything around you. Whatever you see in life is just a reflection of who you are and whatever energy it is that you express. And yeah, so this is why I'm sharing these things. These are really easy things, if you make them habits just to do, that will keep you in a high vibe state. Okay, so number one is meditation. This is something that I've said many times, something that I'm very passionate about because I've done it for 4 years now, and it has changed my life completely. I've been able to relax my mind. I have more peace of mind, and I'm just able to be so much more aware of what's actually going on and not let any thoughts control me. And so this is why you meditate. It's just to become aware of your thoughts so you can change them. So if you have any negative thinking patterns, you can let them go and realize that they're just a thought. It's not actually who you are. We're only led to believe that's who we are because it's on autopilot, and that's something that we've done for so long. So we actually, like a thought patterns, like a consistent thought that you think over and over again creates a belief. And when you have a belief, that forms your reality, basically. Whatever you believe forms your reality. So when you change your thoughts, you change your beliefs, and then you change your reality. So make meditation a habit in whatever way. Like if you already meditate and that's working for you, that's great. You could try meditating for longer. The more you do it, the better and more aware you become. But if you're just getting started, just start with 10 minutes a day or however long you can do it for, and that will make a difference whether it seems like it or not at the time. And if you want more tips on that, I've got another video which I've done quite a while ago on how to meditate, so you can check that out as well. I'll put the link in the description. And my next thing is to think positive thoughts. So like, the less you think, which in doing meditation will help you to think less, is better. But whenever you think, you're going to use your mind to do activities and stuff. You're going to use your mind, right? So you want to think positive thoughts as much as possible. And the more aware you become, if you have a negative thought, you can just switch that into a positive thought, whatever. Like if you feel like you can't do something, like what if you have a thought, like, for example, I'm a musician, basically, and occasionally, like, it is scary getting up on stage and playing sometimes, especially if I haven't done it for a while. But if I just let that go and think of it as like, oh, I'm excited to get on stage, like this is something I'm really passionate about and do, and realize that all the fear is just something that I create myself, I'm able to let that go and just be more relaxed about it and then just do it. So that's just an example. That's something that I've done for myself, but you can do it for yourself as well in whatever way it works for you. And yeah, just have that intention to think positively in every situation. Like whenever something goes wrong, just be aware of what's actually going on rather than getting caught up in it. And if any negative thoughts arise within yourself or within people around you, just either ignore the people around you if they're not interested. But if they are, you can actually just explain to them, like, it's really not that bad, or whatever it is, the situation, that it's just something that happened and you don't have to attach your thought to it. So I hope that makes sense there. But yeah, think positively as much as you can. It's something that changed my life. I've always been a very positive person, just by nature, and I believe that has really helped me raise my vibration so much in such a short time, really. And so the next thing is to do what you love. Like whatever you love to do it as much as you can. Like the ideal life, really, is just to do what you love for a living, and you want to make that a goal for you, because the more you do what you love, the better you're going to feel. And if you can do that and get paid for it, you don't have to do any activities that you don't like to do. So you're going to feel really good all the time, and that's going to bring you more energy to help more people as well and just feel good. So like the better you feel, the more abundance you're going to attract, the more happiness you're going to attract, the better your relationships will be. It just changes your whole life completely. So you want to do that. And if you're not in that position now, that's okay. Like, just do whatever you like to do more, whatever spare time you have. Like, do it the more you can. Make that effort to do it rather than do like other activities such as like watching TV or whatever, or any low vibe things that are going to keep you where you are. You want to face that fear of doing what it is you like and making that effort to get better at things you like to do. Like, for example, I like to play music, so I do that every day, no matter what. I practice every day for probably about 2 hours at the moment, sometimes even longer. But like, if you don't have time to do that, that's okay, but just make it at least half an hour a day. Do something you like to do. Maybe you like to draw, half an hour during a day, or if you like to write, do that. Or even if you just like to read, just read, whatever. Do something it is you like to do. Play a sport that you like to do, and do that consistently. You don't need to be doing things that you don't like to do. You don't need to be working all the time. That's just a belief that we've got from culture, really. And the more you realize that, the more you do the things you like to do, and that's actually what you're supposed to do. My next point is be around positive people. Like, whoever you're around majority of the time, you're going to end up embodying that in yourself. So you want to be careful who you're around. You don't want to be around negative people too much. So if you are, let go of those people. Like, yes, negative people you're always gonna come in contact with, but you don't want to form ongoing relationships with them. Like, just accept them for who they are, let them be, have compassion for them, but find other people that resonate with you and form relationships with them. And if you don't know anybody like that at the moment, that's okay. Just work on yourself and love yourself and do the best you can to let go of anything that's holding you back, and then people will just naturally come into your life when you're able to help yourself. I found that with me, because for a while I didn't have any friends. I didn't really have anybody in my life that I liked being around, and there were a few negative people that I let myself be around at the time, and then I let those people go, and then I started, all these great people came into my life. So definitely, like, just work on yourself if you don't know anybody at the moment, but if you do, spend time with positive people. Even if they are thriving and you're not thriving as much, it doesn't matter. If you're around those people, that you're going to be able to form that belief that that is possible for you. But if you're around negative people, you're going to form a belief that that is the way things are, that you have to work at a 9-to-5 job that you don't like, or the world is like just self-destructing, or whatever. You catch on to those beliefs. It's inevitable. When you're around that energy, you catch on to that very easily, unless you're super, super aware. And that is quite tiring to be constantly doing that all the time, because that can be a lesson in a way. Like, when you're around negative people, that's a lesson to be more aware. But you want to be around some positive people as well to create that belief that that is possible for you. That kind of life is possible for you. And my next tip is just to eat well, sleep well, and exercise in whatever way this works for you. Eat the best you can that makes you feel good. It's not the food necessarily always, although food definitely does affect your vibration, and I'm going to do a video on this later on high vibe foods. However, like, if you don't want to go raw vegan or fruitarian or even vegan, just eat foods that are good for you, and be conscious of why you're eating them. Because a lot of people, sorry, I'm shaking the camera a little bit. A lot of people just eat out of addiction because they don't want to face their emotions. So really, it's about, like, a reason why raw food is so good is because you have to face your emotions, and that can be challenging at times. But when you do that, you're able to let them go, and you're able to let addictions go. So you're no longer addicted to food or addicted to other things as well, because addictions sort of come all together. Like, you find when people are addicted to, like, if they smoke or something, or if they're addicted to marijuana or whatever, then they're going to be more likely addicted to other things, whether it's food or certain behaviors. Like, everybody's got some addictions. Like, even if you're just addicted to thinking. Like, I found myself that I was addicted to thinking a lot because I spent a lot of time alone, and I would just naturally contemplate, and then that became normal for me, and then I realized that that was actually holding me back. I was thinking too much. So that was something that I had to learn myself. But whatever it is you're addicted to, you want to let that go, because that holds you back in life. And yeah, so eat well and sleep well. So whatever sleeping pattern works for you, make sure you're just feeling refreshed and energized every day. Because if you're not, and you're not getting enough sleep, then you've got a problem there. If you can't sleep more, try and do more meditation. But like, if 6 hours is enough for you, then that's good. If 8 hours is enough for you, that's good. Whatever works for you, but make sure you're getting enough sleep. Because whenever you're tired and you haven't slept enough, I find it's way easier to fall into a negative state, to let negative thoughts come up and to let them have a hold of you, or to just be lazy and not get things done. Which, again, if you're not doing as much, if you're not helping other people, or you're not doing what it is that you like to do, that's going to keep you in a negative state, because you feel like you have less to give. You're not contributing as much. Like, the more you give, the better you feel. The way it is. That's the way it is. As long as you're not overextending yourself. And yeah, also with that point as well, the last bit was just exercise. Do whatever exercise makes you feel good. You don't have to do anything too strenuous, although if you enjoy doing strenuous activity, like going to the gym or playing some kind of sport, then do that. That's for you. Some people that they like that, like me, like I used to be a personal trainer, and I quite enjoy doing strenuous exercise at the gym, or going for like extended runs or swims or whatever. However, that's not for everybody. So just find what it is that feels good for you, but just do something that gets you to move your body. Because whenever you're moving, especially if you're doing like cardio or something like that, and you're breathing, you're getting more oxygen into your body, you naturally feel good. It's a natural high. So do that, and yeah, just make these things a habit in your life. The more you do it, if you can't change everything at once, just work on one thing, whatever, the better you're going to feel. And the better you feel, the more confidence you have, and the more belief you have that you can do more in your life. You can change your life. You have power over your life, and you can create whatever it is you want. There's no limit. So yeah, that's why I'm saying these tips. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, peace out.